Hello friends, welcome back to Series Updates. We are starting a series of daily updates on My Heart Knows TV series on Zeeworld. It's going to be a monthly updates playlist. Each playlist will be for a month. So this one is for November 2021. And the link for the previous and next playlist will be shown on the description box below each video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, like the videos, and press the bell icon to get all these updates and more. Thank you. My Heart Knows November full episode updates playlist. Kalyani's bus meets with an accident, while Aao Saheb gets arrested. Aao Saheb burns Kalyani's photo, and assures villagers that Kalyani will not return to their village. Kalyani, traveling in the bus, imagines Aao Saheb praising and pampering her. Aao Saheb, returning home in her car, reminisces meeting Pandit, who tells her that Kalyani is very promising, and will prosper whichever house she goes in. Still, she is inauspicious for Aao Saheb's home. Aao Saheb thinks she should keep Kalyani away from her house for everyone's best interest. She remembers stealing Kalyani's mobile, and getting her admission to nursing school. Pandit enters Aao Saheb's house, when Anu Priya and Mayi is busy praying for Kalyani. He tells Anu that Aao Saheb had asked to prepare Kalyani's kundalini, and her life is in danger. He gives Tujhse to Anu and asks her to tie it on Kalyani somehow. Anu Priya gets worried for Kalyani and runs out. Athava asked her what happened to her. She says she has to connect this Tujhse to Kalyani at any cost. So she drove off with Athava on his jeep. Kalyani tells her co-passengers that she is from Pune, but now stays in Aurangabad. She said she is going to Pune to get her marks card and admission to some college in Aurangabad. The co-passenger says this bus is going to Mumbai, and they are going for nurse training in Dubai. Kalyani is shocked to hear that, and thinks, how can Aao Saheb trick her? She asks the conductor to stop the bus. The conductor yells he cannot stop the bus anyhow. Kalyani says she knows karate. A man says her family has got her an admission to a nursing college, and shows her name on the list. Kalyani shouts, how can it happen? The bus loses control and falls from a cliff. As they searches for the bus, police stop them and say, a Pune bus met with an accident. Anu panics that Kalyani was in that bus, so she rushes towards the cliff, but Athava and others stopped her. Malha reaches there and asked what they are doing here. She tells him that Kalyani was on that bus that got an accident. Malha checks the deceased passengers list and says Kalyani's name is on the list. This made Anu Priya became more tensed. Malha checks again, and says Kalyani's list is in the injured passengers list, and police have taken all injured passengers to the hospital. Anu returns home crying. She curses herself for letting Kalyani go alone. Athava informs her that he found where Kalyani is. They both rush to the hospital, and see the injured passenger. She finally sees the girl and runs to her, and the girl turns. Anu Priya realizes it is another girl. She presented Kalyani's picture to them, and asked where this girl is. A girl says this girl did not board the bus, and an old lady named Kalyani had boarded the bus instead. Anu gets more worried for Kalyani. Anu Priya rushes to an injured girl, thinking of her as Kalyani, but finding someone else, she gets more worried for Kalyani. Athava consoles her. On the other side, Kalyani's co-passengers wake her up. She wakes up and finds herself locked in a room with co-passengers. She remembered getting unconscious after somebody gave her water to drink. She shouts that a man gave her something to eat and she falls unconscious. The co-passengers say, they are all locked in this room, because of Kalyani's stubbornness not to attend her nursing course in Dubai. Kalyani says she did not get admission to any nursing course, and they are mistaken. In fact, the organizer is fooling them and trying to sell them all, else who will take all their phones. Girls realize that and say their flight is in a few minutes. How do they escape from here? Kalyani says she thinks the same. Anu returns home and tells the family that Kalyani is not yet found, and she is worried for her. Aao Saheb says even he is concerned for her. Anu says she filed a missing police complaint. Aao Saheb gets tense and scolds Anu prior, why she file a complaint. Athava brings villagers and says they wanted to kill Kalyani, and police would reach anytime to arrest them. Villagers say Aao Saheb ordered them to kill Kalyani, and in fact, she even dropped Kalyani into a bus. Anu stands shocked. Police reached to arrest Aao Saheb. Aparna yells that Anu prior is getting Aao Saheb arrested. The inspector says that Malhar ordered him to perform duty before leaving. Anu prior pleads with Aao Saheb to tell them she did not do anything wrong. Aao Saheb yells that she protected Anu prior, gave her food, shelter, and clothes, but Anu prior betrayed her for Kalyani. Anu prior pleads with Aao Saheb not to disown her, but Aao Saheb pushes away. Aao Saheb asks Aao Saheb where she sent Kalyani and scolds Anu prior that she is worried about herself and not Kalyani. Kalyani acts as having a severe stomach ache. Goon walks in and asks what happened to her. Co-passenger Nihar says she got lady's pain and needs medical attention. He takes them to the next room. Kalyani continues acting. Goon walks out. As Nihar searched for treatment, she says her boyfriend did not come to marry her in Goa a month ago, and now she is in this trouble. Kalyani realizes that Nihar is Athava's girlfriend. Nihar later finds the injection. Kalyani says they will mix it in food and make the goons fall asleep, then escape from here. Aao Saheb orders the constable to let her speak to Malhar. She told Malhar on the phone to scold his officers and let her go. But Malhar says the inspector is doing his job. Aao Saheb yells to Malhar that he is also on the side of Anu prior, by thinking she is the criminal. Malhar says he is not, and he asked her to tell him where she sent Kalyani to. But Aao Saheb angrily ends the phone. Anu prior, with Aao Saheb and Athava, gets to the police station and pleads with the inspector to free Aao Saheb. Later, the constable brings Aao Saheb. Anu prior begs Aao Saheb to forgive her. Aao Saheb continues yelling at her, steps her foot on Anu prior's hand, and gets back into the cell. Anu prior began to cry.
I hope you enjoyed it. Use the link below the description to continue with the next episode, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and press the notification icon. Thank you.